Hola, bienvenidos a Mi Casa es Su Casa, also known as Jalapeños Mexican Buffet, located in the Harker Heights Plaza, 708 Edwards, 254-699-9790. Today I have three gorgeous chicas, Mexican señoritas. Well, they have a little bit of German in them. So they will be teaching us how to make Mexican Easter eggs. We call them cascarones. Okay, and we have the beautiful Miss Alicia, the also beautiful Miss Marila, and the more so beautiful Miss Julia. Okay, Miss Alicia is going to show us the ingredients in preparing these Mexican cascarones. And we will need crayons or markers. We will need food coloring, lukewarm water and bowls. We'll need eggs and eggshells. And last but not least, we're going to be needing some confetti. There you go. And now the beautiful Miss Julia is going to demonstrate how we get eggshells. So first you get a regular egg and use the pointed side, tap on it gently. We don't want to break it, but if you do, that's okay, because mommy can just use them to make scrambled eggs for you. Make sure that it's a small hole, as small as you can get it. And Miss Julia, if you're kind enough to show the camera and our viewers what I mean by small hole. And now Julia is going to proceed to empty the egg into this bowl. And it may not be too appealing. You may not want to eat scrambled eggs after this. But as Mexicans, we use everything. We cannot afford to waste anything. So we would never, ever, ever consider using your boiled eggs and dyeing them and leaving them out to waste. So this way we eat what's inside the egg first, and then we use the shell. Okay? And Miss Julia, the viewers want to see your beautiful face. Don't let that pink Mexican hat hide that gorgeous face of yours. Okay? We're almost done. Did we get the yolk out? Okay. Now will you be kind enough to show them what's inside? It's just an empty eggshell. So be really certain that you wash it out. And all you need to do is just rinse it out with a little bit of lukewarm water so that you don't smell egg yolky. Okay? Now the gorgeous Miss Marila is going to show us how to. And then Julia and Miss Alicia will be making their own Mexican Easter eggs. All right, Miss Marila. First, we take a little bit of your food coloring, and we're going to add, depending on how colorful you want the eggs, if you like them a little darker, some of you may prefer them lighter. And while Miss Marila is doing that, Miss Alicia can get some of those crayons and start making smiley faces on some of the eggshells. You can use either or, just be really gentle because we don't want to break the eggshell. Okay, so Miss Marila has used red food coloring, and it takes about 10 or 15 drops to about a cup of lukewarm water. We don't want to burn our little fingers. And then she's going to use your yellow and your blue to make green. Remember, we have 4 basic colors, and we can mix and match to make all sorts of colors. Once you do that, then Miss Julia is going to get an eggshell and put it into the bowl to dye. And we'll leave it there a little bit, just turn it around and leave it there. And we probably should have thought of wearing some gloves, because Mama's not going to be happy that we're going to have food coloring all over our little fingers. But since Mama's standing right here, she says it's okay. And how are we doing, Miss Alicia, with that crayon and the Easter eggshell?
Good.
Okay, can we show it up to the camera? Beautiful. All right. And Miss Julia and Miss Marilla, you can join in while we wait on the die to work its magic. And Miss Julia, you can set that bowl aside with the egg yolk, because I know it smells kind of funky. And so we would leave the eggshells in the food coloring to dye approximately 5 minutes or so. And you can check on them, and if you're happy, I'm sure some of you are going to be antsy, and if you're happy with the result, then pull them out, and we turn them upside down so that they can dry. Okay, and once they're dry, we can fill them with confetti. And what we do